There's the cover of Dan McNeil's latest effort called Can't Buy Me Love. Now, I find it funny that there's an actual cover for the book. And I'll tell you why. Hi, Dan.
Kurt.
Welcome back, my friend.
Thank you.
Dan is a former employee of ours. Worked here for years. And how long did you work for this company?
24
20 odd years. Did you really?
Yeah, I started with CTV.
My God.
I know.
People still call it that sometimes. It's funny.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. It's funny that there's a cover for the book because there's actually not a book.
Well, technically there is.
A physical being, a page-turning device.
Well, there is. It's e-book.
Electronic.
Yeah, you can turn it this way.
Yeah. Yeah. You've saved trees, right?
Yeah, because I'm very big that way.
Can't Buy Me Love is an e-book at the moment.
Yes, it is.
You can buy it for, get this, $2.99.
How can you go wrong?
No, I know.
It's less than a Big Mac.
Do you look at $2.99 and go, what?
I did initially, because the first book I did was print, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't think about e-books. I don't even have a Kindle.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to buy a Kindle so that I can download my own book.
You can put it on your phone or the Kindle or hopefully the Kobo and all that stuff. Yeah. For $2.99, you cannot go wrong because it's a great story. I know this story because I was kind of around when you. Matter of fact, I believe I actually have one of the hard copies somewhere.
Yeah, I wrote some of it.
While you worked here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
A little bit.
During your lunch. It's called Can't Buy Me Love, and there is a Beatles reference in there.
Yes, there is. It's a story of a fellow named Sonny Carter, a lousy, terrible bank robber who gets let out of jail 25 years after he tried to rob a bank in '39, and decides that for one last hurrah, he wants to try and rob the same bank he tried to rob 25 years earlier.
Right.
So he gets his crew together, who are a little over the hill and not particularly interested in revisiting the past.
They've paid their debt.
Yeah, but thanks to the to an idea from a very sexy bank employee who has the same idea, they're going to try and pull off this job while the Beatles are performing in Ed Sullivan.
So the Beatles make their first appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show?
Yeah. 73 million people tuned in to watch that show.
While that's happening, they're going to rip off this bank.
Yeah, there's a story that said that in the hour that they performed, not even a hubcap was stolen in New York City.
When the Beatles performed?
Everybody was watching. And then that's when I thought, what a great time to rob a bank. Bing!
And then the story started from there.
That's where I got the idea.
Wow. 73 million people watched that?
Yeah. Now think about it. No satellite. How many people had TVs back then?
Not a lot.
No, so you'd have more than just one or two people crowded around a TV set.
And that was the days when they used to put them in the storefronts, right?
Yep. And
people to walk down the street and watch TV in front of the store.
People sitting on cars watching, Adventures of Ozzie and
When was that? 60 what?
64.
Is that right?
I was 2.
Yes, moi aussi. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. So you took that bit of information and developed the story from there?
Yeah. I know.
It's fun, eh?
Well, it's like writing promos, right?
I know. Dan was king of the promo around here.
Little germ of an idea and try and create something magical, or not.
Are you writing anything else these days?
I've got a couple of ideas. I'm hoping to put pen to paper or fingers to keyboard soon.
Yeah. So, you got something going on. Yeah. And can we get Can't Buy Me Love now?
Yes, you can. Just released last week.
How do I get it? Where do I go?
You can go to the publisher, Pulse Publishing.
Yes.
Or you can go to Amazon.com or Barnes & Noble. And you can download it. It's $2.99.
$2.99.
You lose that much out of your pocket when you sit on the couch. Honestly. You can't beat that price.
Speaking of which, I got to check this couch. It hasn't been rifled for funds lately.
You could probably download 3 or 4 books.
Yeah, no doubt. Congratulations, my friend. Always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you very much.
Can't Buy Me Love is the name of the book. Dan McNeil, local author. That's cool. I'm going to read that story again.
I will quiz you. I'm going to quiz you.
I've read part of it already.